Okay, this time a proof question. It's just using the addition formula. So we know that, let's see this right. So we know that sine A plus B is equal to sine A cos B plus sine B cos A. Okay, from the addition formula. So we're going to use that, but this is a special case. So now I've got sine of A plus B plus C. And what I'm going to show is that actually this is the same as sine of A plus B plus C. So that means that what we're going to do is we're going to multiply the A plus B and the C. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to use the identity once and then we're going to use the identity again. So that means that what I'm going to do for my, I'm going to basically take this identity and put it into the same identity again. So what have I got? So sine of, this is my A and this is my B. So we follow the same format we did before. So if I've got sine of A plus B, that's sine of A plus B times cosine of C plus sine, now we reverse them, of C times cosine of A plus B. So I've just used the identity, but I'm putting A plus B instead of A and C instead of B. Okay, because again, we're just adding two angles. So now I've got that. So now I'm going to rewrite here. So I've got sine of A plus B, but I also need cos of A plus B. So again, cos of A plus B, we know from the additional formula, is cosine of A times cosine of B minus, because the sign is reversed, sine of A sine of B. And now I'm going to use those two identities to replace these two. So now sine of A plus B, when we said that, that was, I can do cosine of C times the identity that I had, which is sine A cosine B plus sine B cosine A. And now I'm going to multiply sine C by the second identity, which is cosine A cosine B minus sine A sine B. Right, okay. So now all I've done is swap my two identities into that. Now I've got to multiply out the brackets. So now I've got, I need a bit more space. I've now got sine A cosine B times my cosine C. Well, that's my first term. Now for my second, I multiply cosine. I'm going to multiply the cosine with my second term. So now I've got cosine A sine B times cosine C. And that's my second term. And do the same for the last two. So I've got cosine A cosine B sine C, and then for the last one, oh sorry, that's the wrong sign, isn't that? It's minus. Okay, for the last one I've got sine A times sine B times sine C. And that is my last one. That should be minus. Okay, so now I've got my sine A plus B sine A plus B plus C is equal to those four terms. Okay, so basically this is just all of these questions that you sent are just a special case of that addition formula. So just using that identity in different ways. They are quite hard. This is included in the OCR spec, but I checked and no question to date has appeared asking you to do this. But as you can see, it's not that difficult. Some of them are quite difficult. If you look at question at the first one, A is really easy. That's basically taking two angles and multiplying them together. That's simple. But then they get harder and harder and harder, especially the ones with a double angle, and then you're using identities as well. But they are nominally within your spec.